Hello, this is a review of LEGO Set 75301 Luke Skywalker's X-Wing. This was originally released in 2021 and retails for $49.99 USD or $69.99 Canadian. Today we're going to be looking at the set and evaluating it based on playability, displayability, and overall value. This set comes with 3 minifigures plus R2-D2. The first one is X-Wing pilot Luke Skywalker. This is a great looking figure. It comes with a silver lightsaber hilt. It actually came with 2 of them, one as an extra. It has 2 different faces. I'm kind of a fan of the older style helmet with the transparent visor, but this printed one is a little bit smaller, a little bit sleeker. The next figure is R2-D2. Looks pretty great. They've got this down to science at this point. I would have liked to have seen some back printing though. Princess Leia here looks great as well. She has a very cool dress piece for her legs, the iconic hair piece. She also comes with a blaster. Then there's General Dodonna. This is exclusive to this set. Very awesome printing and a really awesome hair piece that was originally seen in the Back to the Future model. Overall, really great selection here. This set also comes with a brick separator, which was a nice touch. Does add some value to the set. Definitely was not necessary, but very kind on their part. Now to the ship. Overall, this X-Wing looks pretty good. It has a great presence, very good proportions. This is 100% an X-Wing. There are some corners cut, of course, to get it to that lower price point, but the overall shape is not one of those corners. The set features a new mechanism to get the S-foils to open. It's all made out of Technic and was perhaps the most challenging part of the build. So little ones might need a little bit of help with this one. I know I needed a little bit of help with it. I think this is a great idea to avoid using elastic bands, which was traditionally the method used here. Elastic bands can wear down over time, so using 100% Technic will probably add to the longevity of this. The only nitpick I have with this is the fact that it's not symmetrical, and you can see it on the top here. It just hurts a little bit of the displayability, but overall I think this is an improvement to the elastic band design, and I'm sure they'll refine this design over time as well. An issue I have with this set, however, is how high R2-D2 sits. He's almost halfway out the top, which is just a touch too high in comparison to the movies and other previous X-Wings. There are things you can do to minimize that, but as the set sits here stock, this is how it is. It just looks a little bit odd, especially from the rear when the foils are engaged. You can pretty much see the entirety of R2-D2. The cockpit is pretty bare considering the size restraints. It makes sense, but I would have liked to seen maybe a little bit more than just a single screen. It would have helped with the displayability and playability. Maybe like a little yoke to pilot this X-Wing would have been good. Here's a concern I have with the set. It's pretty wiggly. Though the connections are pretty sturdy and I don't think they would break with playtime, they're very bendy, which is pretty surprising for LEGO, which usually takes good care of things like this. Everything is connected via Technic, so everything feels bendable but not breakable. It's just very strange to see a LEGO set this wiggly. And maybe the worst part of this design is the front landing gear. I'm okay with it not retracting. The only problem is that the foot does not want to stay on. It's assembled in a way that doesn't really click in, and this could have been minimized just by using the old part that connects with the kind of clicky connection. Maybe, I don't know, it might be my particular set or my particular piece here, but it just does not really want to stay on. It comes off very easily. It's not all bad though. The stickers, though there are a lot of them, they add just the right amount of detail. The pieces that really count, like the windscreen, are fortunately printed, and it's an X-Wing for $50. What more can you want? Especially with the price of inflation right now, having a full-size minifigure scale X-Wing is, I think, a great bargain at this price point. For displayability, this set features a full-sized X-Wing, for the lowest price in years. It does suffer for some details like the cockpit and the engines, for example. It's not a bad piece if you're looking to display it, but I think you could probably find something like the new Trench Run diorama would probably be a better display piece, and it's just a little bit more expensive. This set does come with some great minifigures, which could add to the displayability, and the price is just hard to argue with. For playability, this set I think is very great. It's got 2 spring-loaded shooters, not 4, unfortunately, to kind of even it out across all 4 wings, but that's okay. And it's flexible, but not breakable, and very, very swooshable. I could not help myself swooshing it around the house, let me tell you. The only thing you probably have to be careful on is that front landing gear again. Overall value, I think it's pretty good, especially if you're in the United States. $50 is a very good price point. Here in Canada, it's a little bit harder to recommend at $70. It is kind of a $5 price increase, even if you take into account the exchange rate. But these things go on sale. I think at a sale price, it's definitely a recommendation. So keep an eye out. Overall, the set is awesome. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. There's just a few things holding it back from being a higher score. And as always, thank you for watching.